Yo, Kaj, listen, me and little Zachy, we're gonna make an official cheesesteak ranking tier list. Now, listen, the cheesesteak's like the new cheeseburger. Everybody wants to make one. This list is some of the best places in the city. Some places I have to throw in there because of history, but this is the most realistic list you're going to see. All right, and this is in Philly, not fucking Langhorne or Ben Salem. I know that the suburbs finally got a lot of great cheesesteaks, but this is in the city of Philadelphia. All right, probably gonna miss a couple of them. There's some new spots that just came out. Listen, take this list. All right, let's go to the originators. You might have recently heard of Fuck Pats and Fuck the Rats, and it's the truth. I mean, this place was good about 100 years ago. Literally, they've been in business 100 years, just about. They fell off. They stopped caring about their product a long time ago, and they're jealous people, and they're upset because other places have took their business practically. They invented the cheesesteak, but someone else perfected it. Got to put them in the D tier. Let's go right across the street. Gino's Steaks. Shout out Joey Veno. He was a visionary for South Philly. The only person at the time to stand up to Pat's. And he kicked Pat's ass. I mean, you figure Pat's opened in 33, Gino's was 66. Didn't take Joey long until he started kicking Pat's ass. To me, Gino's easily gets one of the best cheesesteaks in the city. I mean, listen, you can say what you want, but the ribeye, some of the best. All right? We're putting Gino's in the A tier. Great cheesesteak. I don't care what anybody says. A lot of options here. A lot of options here. Listen, Skinny Joey's is easily S tier. The best in the city. One of the newest just celebrated their 1 year anniversary, and they've immediately jumped the ranks. They just do things the right way. Every day in house, all the cheese is shredded fresh. Everything's clean. Some of the best ribeye you'll ever get. The best rolls. Everything. The wait times, the speed to get a sandwich. Not only is Skinny Joey's the best, they have the best chicken cheesesteak. They have an atmosphere. You could go in and watch the podcast and watch sports and order beers and all kinds of drinks and enjoy your cheesesteak and your food. It's unmatched. S tier. Del Rossi's. Definitely getting an S tier. Now, this place I tried around COVID and they weren't that good. They used like a plain mushy roll and the beef wasn't really good, but they've improved. And now they make their own roll. They've improved their doughs. It's a really good spot, especially for Northern Liberties, because in Northern Liberties, you really can't get a lot of good cheesesteaks. Definitely S tier. I got to give Angelo's S tier. They pioneered the seated roll for the new age cheesesteak. Rightfully so. The guy who owns Angelo's married into the Sarkone's family. They're bakers. It just works. I think Angelo's is a little overrated, but I have to give them the S tier just for the fact that they started the mold of the seated roll, and everyone loves it today. I'm going to go with another South Philly classic. I actually grew up a couple blocks from this place. I used to live up the 2200 block of Norwood Street, and I would go here time to time. Phillips Steaks, ironically, right next to Gino's. If you'll notice, it's pretty much a copy of Gino's. The thinly sliced ribeye, they don't chop unless you asked. It's very good. And I had one recently, and it was pretty damn good. It goes in the A tier. You know what else is going to go right in the A tier? Steve's Princess Steaks, another copy of Gino's and Phil's. All three of these places, if you put their cheesesteaks next to each other, they just about look the same. The biggest difference with Gino's is they take all the fat and gristle out of the ribeye as much as they can compared to these two. And obviously at Phil's and Steve's, different menus, different appetizers, stuff like that. But all these three, definitely A tiers. Some of the greatest classics in the city. Well, Gus, because I had it like a year ago. It was okay. I wasn't excited about it. It's decent. The meat was dry. The stand that they're cooking out of in the Reading terminal was dirty. The roll was stale. Mm, it was okay. Joe's cheesesteaks, another classic. They used to be called something else that we can't repeat. They're decent. I put them in the B tier. Oregon Steaks. They were very good when they rebranded and opened in 2012. They're pretty good. Put them in the B tier as well. Avenue, B tier. Although they're starting to gain a lot of attention for their cheesesteak challenges. That's pretty cool. I'll give them that. Tony Luke's, they were once really good. They got a good menu. They fell off hard though. C tier. Campos. Ooh, I had them one time. D tier. D'Alessandro's. I had them once. But they didn't put 18 gallons of whiz on it. The thing was disgusting. Dry ground beef. John's roast pork. People love this place. I've had it once. Had the pork many times, but the cheesesteak once. It's pretty good. It's nothing to rave about though. B tier. Gooey Louie's. Gooey Louie's is a good sandwich shop. They give you huge portions. Their cheesesteak isn't my favorite though. I got to be honest with that. It's in the C tier. But overall, great, great sandwich spot. Cafe Carmela. Shout out to Ann and Joey, two great friends of mine. Definitely S tier. One of the best cheesesteaks in the city, especially for Northeast Philly. Let's go to a place I worked at for like a weekend. One of my first jobs, 20 something years ago. Steak 'em up. Steak 'em up's decent. C tier. Nice little corner spot. Trying to shake things up. Oh, talking of town. Back in the day, if you know your cheesesteak lore, this is what eventually would become Skinnies. We had Talking of Town, then Ace of the Steaks. Ace of Steaks was really bad. Back in the day, Talking of Town was really good. Let's get in the B tier. Max's. Oh, Chubby's. Right across the street. Or let's do this. Let's put them next to each other. These two are right across the street from each other. They try to copy what Pat's and Geno's did. Cleaver's B. Woodrow's B tier. Pretty good sandwich shops. But again, a lot of these cheesesteaks is just too finely chopped, minced, greasy. I think one of these places does like a truffle whiz. I mean, it's just to me, it's not traditional cheesesteaks, but pretty cool. And here's the biggest lie in the city. Listen, you might have went to a poppy store for bang for your buck, but they do not have the best cheesesteaks. I don't care what anybody says. I've been to a few. Obviously, it's been years, but back in the day, we didn't go to poppy stores for cheesesteaks. We went there to get little huggies or chips and shit like that. You know what I mean? You didn't go get no fucking cheesesteaks and hoagies from poppy stores. I mean, they since upgraded. I'll give them that, but D tier, D tier, and that's just a poppy store in like Frankfurt or some shit. Cosme's. This place is getting a lot of hype right now. Probably because a lot of the hipsters that moved in the neighborhood. Not bad, not the best. Put them right there. C tier. Menu wise, they got a really good menu. Oh, Jim's cheesesteaks, one of the best. Definitely A tier. People love Ishkabibbles. I had it once. Again, just too chopped, a little too greasy. Nothing to rave home about. Decent though. C tier. All right, and these are some of the best spots in the city. All right, all over from South Philly predominantly, because that's where we invented the cheesesteak. We got the only really big spot, North Philly, Poppy Store, some South Philly corner spots, little mom and pops. This, to me, is an authentic cheesesteak tier list from a person who's actually from South Philly. Comment below, share it, do whatever you got to do, cuz let me know what you think. I'll say goodbye. Little Zachy, did you have fun? Yeah. Yeah, dickhead. They drawing.